Welcome to Steel Mace Moves. I'm Coach Rich Thurman and I'm here in San Francisco, California. And today I have a couple of common mistakes people do with the row, with the offset row. So before you take your steel mace and do anything with it, you want to make sure that you're set up in the right position in order to row. And that position is a hinge as opposed to a squat position. So our squat position is more like this. Our hinge position, we're pushing the hips back, high hinge, very little knee bend, maximal hip hinge, okay? Chin is tucked, neutral spine, chest is broad, shoulder blades down and back. Okay, so that's our hinge start position. Okay, you want to make sure that your client or the person you're working with is in that position first before you do anything else. From the front, what you'll be able to see is when I line up the steel mace and I get into my hinge, I've now got the steel mace in position to grab and pull to that neutral position. So let me just demonstrate this to you from a squat position and show you why it's ineffective. So I'm in the squat position. I've now got my steel mace. And from here, what am I gonna do? I gotta pull it over the knees and then pull it back towards my belly button, right? In the hinge, we're pulling straight vertically. Okay, so watch this again from the hinge position. Now, maximal hip hinge, minimal knee bend. When we set up, we're pulling straight back to our belly button and straight down. Okay, so now we've got a vertical line as opposed to a more angular line when we're pulling. And that's what we want for our row. The second issue I see oftentimes with the row is the row into rotation. Okay, so we always teach stability before we add anything else. So anti-rotation before we add into counter-rotational movements. Okay, so make sure that your clients or yourself have a really firm grasp of your anti-rotation before you start moving into counter-rotational activities. Okay, so we're gonna line up, same position, pushing the hips back, set up, pull right back to the belly button. From here, we're gonna move the entire spine. So we're gonna move our head as well as we push into our rotation. So one of the things I see in that particular movement is people not moving their head. So they're just rotating in the torso and they're not taking the head with them. The sequencing of the spine is very important in this exercise. So we want to make sure that we sequence the cervical spine, thoracic spine, and of course your lumbar spine needs stability, right? So what I often see is this. But what I really want is this. So that way we're coaching people to sequence their movements, sequence their rotation, and they get maximum benefit out of the exercise and they pattern their body correctly. All right, so those are the two things that I see most frequently, most common mistakes. If you're interested in learning more, check out my workshops at coachrichthurman.com. Check out my blog for more articles on steel mace training. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel and also follow me on Instagram at coach_RT3. Thanks for watching.